Look, it's Jordan.
Almost late. Dodged it by like 0.1 seconds.
Yeah, wild. You know, because of you, I had to eat a whole second root beer float.
Metty was devastated and was like, "Oh no, that means I need to make another one." I went, "You really don't. You already did it, and you had some of mine."
Oh no!
Oh no! That means I need to have another one. I was like, "All right, I can't stop you. I'm not your father."
Ice Queen.
Motherfucker just likes ice cream.
We're all here on time.
No, it's debatable.
Yeah.
All right, time for episode 30, the episode 31.
It's time for episode 31.
Yep. No, this is episode 30, unrelated fragmentary passage.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to DipShips, the legitimate boating podcast. I, as always, am your captain, Calamity Carl, and joining me, as always, are my wonderful co-hosts, Rear Admiral PM.
Howdy.
Ensign Jordan.
Hello.
And Maritime Metty.
Hello.
Fellas, what's up? How's it going?
I don't know what episode this is.
This is episode 31.
Okay, but really.
It's episode 31.
Okay,
episode 30.8.
Fragmentary
so
passage.
I hate what you've done to this podcast. I despise it so much.
My sense of time is gone for this
You're
podcast.
all welcome.
Oh man. All right, the council has gathered. Who would like to share their stories around the campfire first? Also, who lit this fire on our boat?
Look, it gets cold at night. You know, open water.
At least you used the fire pit.
Oh, is the boat on fire again?
Only a little. It's fine.
It's a controlled burn. Don't worry about it.
It's contained within a fire pit.
All right, good.
We should get a boat with a fire pit.
Nope.
Man, if those existed.
I mean, we can just buy a fire pit. We could just go to Walmart and buy like a fucking $100 fire pit.
Hell no. You go to fucking Home Depot, you spend $30 on cinder blocks, and you build your own.
Okay, true, but I do not trust us to
I built one before.
You are the builder, man. I
Sure,
guess.
I am a construction robot.
I guess. I don't trust it, though.
Alright then, PM, you can sit far enough away from it where you don't feel the heat. And the smoke just all blows directly in your face.
I'm gonna buy my own fire pit. I'm just gonna go to Walmart.
Blackjack and hookers.
Spend $120. $100 for the fire pit, $20 for the blackjack.
That sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really.
You're a sick little dog.
I mean, I can Uber a fire pit.
I can
Uber
a
fire pit.
I can.
What do you
I can
mean?
literally. I can fucking like skip the dishes / fucking Uber Eats a fire pit from Walmart.
Yeah, you could.
What the fuck?
I hate that. Thank you.
See, I'm a genius.
What if you talk about your weeks?
Okay, fine. I'll do it. I've been playing a surprising amount of video games this week.
Ooh.
Same.
Mainly because I get home from work and I'm like, my body hurts too much to actually fall asleep. Let me just sit at the PC and fucking distract the pain with video games. So I went back to One Step of Eden.
Eden.
That game's fantastic. I didn't know that game had Steam Workshop support.
Yep.
Metty, all
Did
the
you
Mega
download
Mans
the
are in
Mentor?
there. There. Yes, of course. I hate that Metar. I hate that. It is the hardest fucking thing
He sucks to play
fucking
as.
play.
It's great.
Oh my god.
He gets one attack every 20 seconds.
The Metar in One Step of Eden is an honest to goodness fucking Metar. He has 2 attacks. A block and his shockwave. His shockwave is the fucking slowest thing on the goddamn planet. And the guard, I mean, it works. But
it works. It just also has a very slow recharge.
Yes. So it's like, I hope you're good at dodging. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm very bad at it. I think I got to the first boss in the first world, and that's as far as I got with Metar.
Hell yeah.
But,
and then you went and picked, like, Proto Man or something, because you're sane.
Then I just go fucking pick, like, Fire Cross Soul or whatever. Oh, God. Yeah, fantastic. Still a great game. I'm glad that it has workshop support. I like that they just turned it into a Battle Network game. Let's see. Went back to Binding of Isaac. I finally unlocked all of the characters.
Oh.
There is a lot of Binding of Isaac now. It is kind of ridiculous just how much Binding of Isaac there is at its final state. I'm putting finals in air quotes because I don't know if it's actually its final state. It seems pretty final to me. There are like 30 Binding of Isaac characters. I don't know if y'all are aware of that.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It is crazy. It's basically like 15 regular characters, and then all right, let's just double it by making essentially like they essentially gave them like hard mode versions of every character, but they're so different enough that they're basically an entirely different character.
Ooh.
You know what hard mode The Lost is? It's The Lost without the mantle.
Oh.
So get good the character. Don't get hit. Don't get fucking hit.
Well, that's what most Isaac runs are supposed to be anyway.
No, this is worse.
But it's one
Remember,
hit, you're
if
dead.
you're streaming Isaac and you get hit, you have to reset anyway.
Exactly, yeah.
Much like Gungeon. Oh, you took a damage. You better restart. I don't care if you're 4 fucking levels deep and the next level's the last one. You took a damage. If you don't restart, the chat will get mad at you.
Can I please get a new Gungeon game? And not fucking Exit the Gungeon.
I thought Exit was good enough for what it is. Which is a phone game.
It's fine, but I want, like, Gungeon.
Yeah.
Not some weird, like, spin-off thing.
You want the next Hyperlight game version of Gungeon.
Yeah, sure.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Hyperlight Drifter in 3D.
Oh.
Full 3D.
Hyperlight Drifter intimidated me. I think I played it for like an hour and I went, "Oh, this is wow. Okay, yeah. I'll pick this up later," and then I never did.
Damn shame.
Same with oh god, what's that other fucking game that Devolver did, or at least they published? Death's Door, where you play as a little crow, and it's basically like.
That one's cute. That one's fun.
I've heard a lot of good things about that one.
It's almost Dark Souls-ish.
Yep.
With a weird like healing / respawn system where you have to like
you're playing as a funny bird who works for death.
You have to like plant your fucking bonfires. It's kind of weird.
There's a funny little octopus who sells you ramen.
I don't think I got that far.
No, there's a regular human who sells you ramen.
Ah, I see.
Not an octopus.
Let's see, what else have I played? So because we talked about it last week on the podcast, I went and opened up Dolphin and started playing Mega Man Battle Network. Oh god, what is it called?
Hell yeah!
Network Transmission. God damn, that game's hard. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I just got to Fireman. I've fucking game over to Fireman like 6 times already.
Yeah, it's rough.
I also completely forgot that game is entirely voiced in Japanese.
Yep.
It's just, like, they did not bother to translate it. Fucking wild. Yes, super fun to play. Super fucking hard. Holy shit. I thought it was like, I played it when I was, like, a lot younger. I was a lot worse at video games back in the day. Maybe it's not as hard as I'm remembering. Nope, still hard. Still just fucking hard.
It's as bad as you remember. Maybe a little worse, in fact, because you're not as good at games as you were when you could do nothing but play games all day.
Let's see. Is that it? I think that's all I touched. Oh, and more Vampire Survivors.
What the fuck?
Vampire Survivors seems really good. A bunch of friends play it.
That game fucks. Seriously. It is $3. There is no excuse not to play it.
Like, alright, so what it is, do you remember that funny MMO, Realm of the Mad God?
Yes.
It's that, but single player, Carl.
Oh. I'm looking at it. Oh, yeah. You did talk about this before, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird as hell.
It's fantastic. They just added a dog as a character. A playable character.
Yo, dog?
He farts flowers and kills enemies. It's fantastic. I love him. You cannot pet the dog, by the way. Just in case you're wondering.
0 out of 10.
Just took off at least 3 points.
Still, fantastic game. Fucking pick it up. It is $3. They are constantly putting out updates. Yeah, it's amazing. And I think that's it in terms of video games. In terms of things on my day-to-day, the only thing I note, Stuart's being a cowardly little bitch at the fucking part-time.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Like, I've seen him almost every day for the last week, but only in my peripheral. Like, I think they're plotting something. I think they're plotting my downfall.
PM.
Yeah.
He listened to the podcast.
Oh, shit.
He's got mouse tunes.
He knows.
He knows I'm afraid of him. But no, like...
Alright, guys, the boss says to keep the distance from Pum.
Like, I haven't seen a mouse since that day that I fucking saw Stuart holding court. I see Stuart, like, all the time, but, like, he's not as brazen as he was, like, the first, like, couple days I saw him.
Now, Metty, I don't like that you gave the mice or the rats, whatever, that voice, because now I'm just picturing a bat in the mall that just drops down. They're like, "It's the bat!" He just fights against
combat.
It's a regular bat.
Enters combat idol animation.
You'll never beat the Squeakoni family.
Oh, I hate it.
Talk about my week.
Yeah, go for it. I'm done.
Oh, wait, just real quick. Because you talked about One Step from Eden.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Endless Cycle?
No, I have not.
It's also one of those want to make a Battle Network games.
Oh.
Looks pretty good. Anyway, go ahead, Jordan.
So, I had a pretty uneventful week. Highlights were the terrible game of Mario Party that I played.
How terrible was it?
You watched it.
And I'm just saying that there was definitely a villain to that stream, and it wasn't KM.
So
it was Alta.
Alta was the source of everyone's problems once again. Alto hit a chance time and gave me one of KM's stars. So KM rage quit and muted me for the rest of the stream when they came back.
Funny.
Nice. Gotta love it.
I also rewatched The Batman last night.
Yeah.
The new
movie
The
is
Batman?
still good. Yeah. The one with the Pattinson and the Colin Farrell as Penguin.
I'm very upset that it was like it's doing well and that it's a good movie. I really wanted it to bomb so we could get porn.
Oh, he still wants to do art house porn.
Let's fucking go, baby. We're in there.
I'm sorry, what?
Robert Pattinson said that if Batman failed, he would do porn.
Like legit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Good for them.
It's the one thing I've wanted, baby. Let's go back to the high school days.
I think they're just looking for an excuse.
Who isn't nowadays? Let's be real.
I mean, I'm DTF.
You like fishing that much?
Have you not played Cat Goes Fishing? It's a fantastic game.
Shit, you're right. What else happened, Jordan?
Nothing. I can't really think.
I just accidentally hit my keyboard and started playing a video.
Ha ha. There goes the backup audio.
It's fine. It's all right. Oh, it's funny.
And there's the concrete saw again. Yep, you can see it on the peaks and waves.
How they fucking sawing concrete at this time of day?
They're redoing our porch, which is all like brick and concrete. So they're cutting some of the brick and some of the concrete and flattening it. And...
I once again say, at this time of day, isn't that like a mid-afternoon?
It's only 6 in the evening.
I expected them to start really early.
Same.
And they didn't. They started late.
Yeah, I was like expecting to wake up at like 10 or 11 to them doing work, and then they just sort of started at like 2.
I mean, trying to think, and I think the only other thing that I can really think of that happened this week was I made a new Yu-Gi-Oh deck and got high and played Yu-Gi-Oh last night.
Mm-hmm.
You most certainly did.
I think I was pretty high.
You were incredibly high.
I mean, I was there for like 4 minutes. I was taking one of my micro breaks in the bathroom, and I turned on Discord. And I'm like, oh shit, they're hanging out. All right, I'll join, and I did.
That's all you're gonna say? Oh,
I mean,
that's it.
Dude, I fucking took a micro break in the bathroom, ate a fucking box of Reese's Pieces that I found at work, and fucking just hung out in Discord.
Oh, man.
And then you're gonna find out the security guy listens to the podcast and he'll fucking get your ass with those Reese's Pieces.
You know what? Fuck him! Fucking Ruffle, I hate you!
What are you eating now? Are you eating more Reese's Pieces?
Ice cream!
Oh, you fat bitch.
I mean, we got a bunch of ice cream.
We do got a bunch of ice
from
cream.
the thing.
I'm not eating it on the fucking podcast like this slob.
Look, I woke up hungry, alright? I woke up like 10 minutes before the podcast, like, fuck, I'm hungry. I have no food at home. Let me grab this fucking pint of Ben & Jerry's.
Hell yeah.
Fair.
How was your week, Carol?
Who the fuck is that?
Carl with a K.
That's not...
Is
wow,
that what that sounds
saw's
like?
really fucking going. Holy shit.
Now I hear it.
That's terrifying. How was my week?
Man, that was like a beautiful just on Audacity. Oh.
Well, I also played Yu-Gi-Oh last night. Did not go very well.
How's a Gem Night thing going?
Gem Nights still suck, can you believe it?
I mean, they recently got new support.
New support's great for 2017 Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
They have no negates. They have barely any room for actual hand traps if you want to get monsters out. And you need to run normal monsters, which can be very much a brick. It's not great. The only form of back row removal they have is bounce everything back to your opponent's hand. With one monster.
Just pray that you can go first and OTK them.
You can't even OTK because you would need 2 copies of Gem Knight Master Diamond.
Oh, I thought you could OTK. I've seen people OTK in Master Duel with Gem Knights.
There's probably some other way to do it with burn damage, but
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about burn damage.
You'd probably need to like fill the board a lot more than I've been able to. Which means you got to get very lucky, and that's in Master Duel. The only thing they have really there is a Brilliant Fusion. They don't have Scatter Fusion and Quartz, who are much better at doing all of that.
Hmm.
But I also
all you gotta do is like wait 6 months for them to add all the other new cards.
Yeah. But otherwise, I also dueled Alta with their dinosaur deck, and they completely shut down my deck. Completely. I was like, oh, I have Lightning Storm in my hand, and I can't activate it because you put a fucking dinosaur egg token on my side of the field, so I have a face-up card. I even made my big monsters, made them indestructible to damage and everything, also just wiped the field. And I was like, all right, well, okay.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna turn all your shit face down, and then I'm gonna
don't worry, I have a monster
them.
that is a Book of Moon for all of your monsters, and when it attacks any of your defense position monsters, it just automatically destroys them, and it can just attack all of your monsters at once. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, and you take 1,000 damage for each one destroyed.
Yeah, it's a little worse than the trains are. Because the trains don't Book of Moon and auto-destroy monsters. It was a fun experience that I never want to do again.
Yay!
Once again, Alto ruining all the fun.
Once again, the true villain of the servers. Awful little fucking creature. So I have a new fun issue with my phone.
Oh.
Because I was going into work one day. And my radio, like, because I had my phone connected via Bluetooth to my car. The radio just went dead silent and it stopped playing music, and I had to like turn it on and off a couple times before it actually came back on. And after that, again, I had that issue where the album name wasn't showing up, and sometimes it just wouldn't display the how much time was left in a track or anything. Completely stopped.
Okay.
Works perfectly fine. But, and this is the thing with the phone, because it happens with my headphones also. Sometimes it'll play a song, but not actually play the song.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I've had it happen.
So the song will be playing, I'll see the time like ticking and moving, but I won't hear anything. And I'll have to skip a song.
Oh, that happens with me when I'm listening to podcasts where like all of a sudden what I'm listening to just goes silent. And if I don't fucking pause what I'm listening to and wait for the like I'll hear a buzz in my headphones and then they'll start playing again. It's fucking weird. I don't know what's going on.
I hate Bluetooth technology.
Bluetooth is fucking awful. So it's like I have to skip a song forward, and sometimes I have to do it multiple times, and then I'm allowed to actually, like, I'll hear another song actually start to play, and it'll be staticky at the start, and once that static clears up, I can just go back and listen to whatever was supposed to be playing. They'll be working fine. And it is very annoying. Especially when I'm driving a car and can't really stop to mess with the fucking everything.
I feel like Bluetooth has been getting worse over time.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Bluetooth is a scourge on this planet.
Because it's becoming the, like, norm, it's no longer the high-end technology.
Yeah.
So now it's becoming the low-end technology.
And all the signals fucking up with each other. So many, like, electric signals going around from so many different devices. All fucking with each other.
I wish my fucking phone actually had, like, a fucking port that I can actually plug headphones into, but it doesn't. I would totally go back to wired.
You got one of them iPhones.
No, I have a Samsung Galaxy, one of the newer ones, where it's like, no, we're just
really, they don't
that.
have them either? That's hot garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Funny.
My Galaxy 9 has them.
This is the Samsung Galaxy. What is this? I think this is the 20.
20?
The 20 fan edition.
Alright, well, considering 2 years ago the 9 was the one.
Yeah, I think I got this phone, like, last year.
Are you sure it's the 20? Because I don't think they made 10 phones in a year.
No, they jumped forward.
Skipped. They skipped a bunch of numbers. I think they got to 10.
Yeah, I got the Note 10 Plus, and then they were like, all right, here's the Galaxy Note 20. And I was like, what the fuck?
22? Fuck off.
Phone model name. Galaxy
Maybe it's the year.
S20 FE 5G.
Ugh.
Yeah, I just have an iPhone 11.
Fucking iPhones, LMAO. Probably works better than our phones too.
I don't know, my phone never gives me problems.
You have a flip phone from the 1900s.
Jesus.
It's not
no,
true.
That's yeah.
Now, I have to share. I'm not going to post this to the video feed. I'm going to show this to you guys. I got a text message from a random number one day. Out of the fucking blue. That was just this person's face.
Ugh.
Okay.
That's all I received. There was no text, no nothing. I've been getting a lot of wrong calls, similar, and like text messages similar to this. People have added me online there's like a messaging app. It's just like, is this coach so-and-so that this person told me about? And I'm like, what the fuck?
Have you been responding or just leaving them hung to dry?
Just not saying a single fucking thing. I thought about responding to one of them, just like, oh yes, absolutely. Unfortunately, my schedule's all tied up.
Just
No,
fucking
you should not
say,
do that.
no, that's not me.
I just go, no, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'm caught up in a child trafficking case.
Oof.
And they're like, what? I almost fucked with some random person on my way home one night. I was driving home. I saw some dude walking down the street. I almost rolled down my window. Just like, hey man, you want some drugs?
Why do you do this? What? Why? What's wrong with you?
I hope that he would have said yes, because I would have went, that's too damn bad, and then just drove off. What else? I got another. I keep getting DMs from people who are just like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Wink. And I'm like,
What's
relationship.
going on with you?
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff happening. Someone just messaged me and they're just, let me see if I can get the exact message. There was a listener of Millennium Mike specifically, this is the second time it's happened, specifically from Mill Mike. Said, I'm happy to hear you're bi. Your voice is sexy and you're hysterical.
I'm not seeing a problem.
I'm not either. I'm flattered. But I'm like, hey, I'm in a relationship. Look at that. I got that on me. Don't stop.
I'd like to reiterate, I'm the only single person left on this podcast.
I mean, you should just stop being single.
I would fucking love to.
It's that simple. It's that fucking easy. Hey, Jordan, can you put in a good word for cheese?
Hell no! Fuck that! No!
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Fucking gross.
What the fuck, PM?
You want me to pop off? I'll pop off.
No.
Okay.
Fuck
Carl.
Yeah?
PM is 13 years older than her.
Shit. Oh, I hate that. That sucks.
I don't think I've said like the age difference between me and PM as like a number. I've always just said the years.
Oh yeah, she's closer to like your age, isn't she?
Yeah.
I keep thinking that they're older.
Because we're older.
They're only a year and 3 months older than me.
Oh god. I keep thinking they're like at least 25.
The fuck was that?
That was a very interesting sound.
Are you okay, Jordan?
Oh,
You alright there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh.
It sounded like you wanted to continue the podcast from under the water.
Sounds like you went dive into the Bikini Bottom.
Drowned yourself a little bit real quick.
So, work has been fun this week. It's not been very fun.
All right, what happened on Thursday?
It's so funny that you should ask. I walked in Monday, immediately my boss just... First off, because I was off the whole week before from COVID, didn't really berate me for not being there, but made it well known that he was not happy that I was not there. I'm like, well, there's nothing I could do about that, bud. I was dying in bed for a good couple days.
Okay.
And then he asked if I could work this weekend that's happening now. And I said, that depends on what time it is. He went, so it would be 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. And I went, no. What?
Oh.
Because we have NYSSMA this weekend, which is the New York State School Music Association. I think that's what it's short for.
Okay, I thought, is this like some sort of slugma equivalent?
No.
Okay.
So we had a bunch of the music kids just sort of using every single room on the first floor, only the first floor, and making a huge not a huge mess, but just using everything up at times where we're like, we need to get this building done. Why did you do this?
Oh boy.
And the boss is going over the schedule, everything. He's like, yeah, we got a board meeting on Tuesday. It's an easy setup breakdown. We got a little concert on Wednesday. Just got to check the auditoriums. Nothing big. Thursday is a 3:00 day. It is a huge setup in the gym, and we need everyone there. And I was like, why is it always Thursday?
It's always Thursday.
Every time it's Thursday.
Thursday is your garbage day.
Yes.
All of the bad shit happens on Thursday for you.
It's like, what the fuck? It's so fucking weird. But, whatever. It was fine enough, I guess. We just put away some chairs. People were running around. I didn't realize that that they would also be playing music at the setup for that one was the National Honor Society. And I guess they just sort of needed music for that. So of course all of the music kids were there and in my section and moving everything around, and I was like, why are you here? Leave. You're supposed to be in the gym. Stop being here. Stop using my rooms. I gotta clean them. It's alright, I got done early enough. Friday's where the fun happens. Friday, while I was walking down the hallway, I got done whatever rooms I could since they were using everything. And there was thankfully no one in the hallway. And I'm walking down, and I'm grabbing something from my slop room, and I see something out of the corner of my eye in the hallway. Just fucking zoom. And I went, what the fuck? Was that a fucking mouse?
Uh-oh.
And I went over to the closet that I saw it crawl under, and I opened the door. Sure enough, behind a little box, just a little mouse. And this little son of a bitch, all I did was lift the box. He went left, right, like ducking and weaving back and forth. I was like, what are you doing, bro? He's like trying to mix me up. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He just kept like we're playing basketball. He's trying to get past me. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're juking and jiving.
And he just fucking takes off. And I was like, okay, sure, bud, whatever. Did you have fun? And he takes off, and then of course runs into the hallway full of people.
Uh-oh.
And he runs into the home ec room, and everyone's just like, oh, be careful because there's a mouse in there. I'm like, there's so many traps in that room, but also so many holes he can just crawl into to get into the walls. So they have to take care of that because there's a lot of spaces that they can get into that we have no access to.
So your school has mice now.
I mean, we've had mice. We get mice usually around every winter. It's just that since they built this new extension, the field where the mice would reside was torn the fuck apart. So now they were just sort of going into the building a lot more. It was a little one too. It was like a little man. It was a little baby one.
A little boy. Just a little man. Just
a little man.
Yeah, little. He's little.
And I didn't realize that because Nizuma was going on, that they would get food for the night. Well, I mean, I knew they would get food for the night, but I didn't think that they would tell us, oh yeah, you guys are allowed to have some. So I'd placed an order for White Castle, and immediately after, who else would call on the radio but Freak Show?
Uh-oh.
I called you on the radio.
All night crew, come down to the cafeteria. Get yourself a plate of dinner. All night crew, come down to the dinner.
He does not ooh speak.
He does.
Oh God.
PM.
This
almost...
is this is the creepy guy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Almost all of his L's and R's are W's.
Oy, oy. It's pretty funny though, I'm not gonna lie.
So I didn't answer because I'd already ordered food, and I was like, "Oh, I'll see them down in the office." So I started walking towards the office, and he called me on the phone, and I was like, "Yeah, what's up, man?" He went, "Oh, I called you on the radio. Did you not hear me on the radio? I called you on the radio. Did you hear on the radio? I called everyone down. I don't know why you didn't answer. I called everyone."
I'm getting the feeling that he called.
I heard, my dude. Don't worry. I noticed.
Dude, simping for you so hard.
Oh, he came in. He left our room one night, to go start his car. And when he came back in, he pat my arm twice and then rubbed it slightly. And I shoved his arm off. I like moved my shoulder to knock his arm away. And I was like, what the fuck?
You think he
Yeah, because you didn't yell at him, he's going to be doing it again now. Just so you know. You really should have told him off then and there. Because he's going to get worse and bolder now.
He's going to find himself with a fucking... a lot more missing teeth than he has currently.
I need a fart, but I'm afraid. This root beer
I've
float.
noticed you haven't made a PFT in so long.
What happened to all the PFTs?
Dude, every time that I fart, I'm at work, and like I can't
pull
whip out my phone at work. So it's like.
It's,
also, I don't want to record PFTs on camera.
That's true. That'd be very funny though.
It would.
Aren't you like the boss or like second in charge? Who the fuck are they to tell you what you can and can't do?
I am in charge of my people, but the building and the security have full fucking ownership of everything. If I do anything that they don't like, I will hear about it. So I just rather avoid all of that.
Yeah. That's fair. Gotta suck them off a little bit first.
I have fired so many people. I just fired somebody this morning / last night.
Is it just universally they don't do nothing?
Here's the thing. They've proven to me that they are capable of doing the work. It's just that as soon as they think me or the actual main supervisor aren't paying attention, they take that opportunity to fucking sit and do nothing. We got a complaint last... When was this? Like Saturday, we got a complaint that the change rooms on the 3rd floor, there were a couple of coffee stains.
You have rooms for change?
Yes. And that there are no one's been vacuuming. So I'm like, nobody's been vacuuming. What the fuck are you talking about? And I go look, and it looks like it straight up hasn't been vacuumed in like a week. I'm like, well, this is no good. This shit needs to be fucking vacuumed. So I tell the guy who does 3rd floor, hey, bud, we got a complaint. Don't worry about the coffee stains. I'll do the coffee stains, but you need to fucking pay close attention.
Sweep, dude, do your job.
Not even sweep. He has to vacuum. If it was hardwood floor, I'd be like sweep. But no, it's all carpeted. He has to vacuum. So it's like, yeah, okay, perfect. I love people that don't speak English because they're always like, yeah, okay, or yeah, okay, perfect. Yes, sir, perfect. Thank you.
Yes, boss.
So I leave him to go do his thing. I contact him at like fucking 2:00 in the morning. Like, hey, bud, how much of the vacuum have you done? It's like, oh, I haven't started yet. I was working on the restaurant. After I'm done my break, I'll go and I'll start the vacuuming. Like, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. I call again at like 3:45. I'm like, all right, bud, how much of the vacuuming have you done? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go do it right now. I'm like, you haven't. Do you know how much time is left? There is 3.5 hours left, and you have like 100 change rooms to clean. What do you mean you haven't done anything yet? Like, go fucking grab the vacuum and do it right now. It's like, yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir. All right, I'm on.
Yes, sir.
I go, and I don't even bother calling him. I go at 6:00 in the morning to check. Nothing has been done. I go fucking find him lying down in the 3rd floor ladies' washroom. There are like these. It's fucking opulent. Like this washroom is bigger than my apartment. There's fucking lounges and couches and
what the fuck?
Like a little mini bar set up.
Yeah, ladies' restrooms are wild. Ladies' restrooms are wild.
I go into the ladies' washroom and he's fucking like full blown like feet up on the couch, taking a fucking siesta. And I'm like, dude, go grab the vacuum right fucking now. You are not leaving this place until all of these change rooms are fully vacuumed. Gets up right away, fucking runs off. I don't see him again. It is.
Were the change rooms done vacuumed or no?
It is 7:25. I do a quick little lap around the change rooms and nothing's been done.
Mm-hmm.
Did he just leave?
He just left. And so I call him like, hey, bud, where'd you fucking go? I told you that you weren't allowed to leave until these fucking change rooms are done. Where the fuck are you? And he's like, oh, I left. Yeah, clearly you fucking left. And you know what? You're leaving for the last time. You're fucking fired. Don't ever come here again. And I hang up the phone. He calls me like 2 minutes later, and he goes, so I'm not working tomorrow, right? I don't know where I found the willpower to just like straight up not wish death upon him and his entire family. I was about to fucking lose it. I was gonna lose it so hard. I just hung up the phone, didn't say anything. Called my boss, told him what happened. He's like, all right, another one. Dude, this is like fucking like the 8th person I had to fire so far. Of the 5, almost 6 weeks that I've been working here.
Oh, God.
I mean,
how does it feel to hire and fire?
Doesn't it suck?
To hire, it's like, it's a little worrying because you don't know the person at all.
And they could just do this.
You don't know their work ethic. Because here's the thing with the latest guy that I just fired. The first 2 days, hot garbage. Fucking awful worker. But once I sat him down and told him, all right, this is what you do. These are the times that you do it. This and this and that. I gave him a schedule to work with. On his 3rd day, fucking 5 stars. Fucking brilliant. Everything was done perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, back to hot garbage. Just like completely forgot everything he was taught. Just did everything his own way. Hot garbage.
Well, yeah, you only meant to do it the one day, right?
Berated him and told him, dude, this is your last warning. I'm not giving you any more opportunities. Next day, 5 stars. So he's proven to me he knows how to fucking work. That he can do the job when he wants to. But he's gotta fucking want to.
Okay, so it's probably like his 4th or 3rd job.
Probably.
It doesn't excuse it, but
no, there is no excuse. Especially the amount of money that we are getting paid to do this job. If I was being paid this amount of money, I would do everything possible to ensure I kept this job. I don't know, man. I won't lie though. As much as it sucks to fire people because like you want like a crew that you can depend on, it feels kind of good to fire people.
Oh, it feels so fucking good.
Yeah, it does.
You know, you like that power a little bit.
When I was full time in my old district, there was a lot of times we'd hire kids in the district to come in and work for like the summer.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of times where I just look at them when they like sitting around doing nothing, and I told them like a bunch of times, you got to do this and this, and they do nothing. I just go, well, you know what? This is the 3rd week where you're just sitting here doing nothing and not helping out. You can go home and you can't come back. Mm-hmm. If you come back, we will get security over here, and we will be escorted off the premises. They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you're not coming
fired,
back,
buddy.
Get the fuck out.
Happens when you don't do your job.
Yeah.
Now, PM, I have a question.
What's up?
Is the guy that jerked off in the change rooms gone?
Yes, he is gone.
I would hope so.
I don't know. I don't remember if I told this on the podcast, but yeah. So one of my previous hires.
I don't think you have.
One of my previous hires. I went once again the 3rd floor. I was looking for him because I needed him. This was around my birthday, and I needed him to cover for me that weekend because I was taking the day off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking for him on a 3rd floor, and it is absolute silence. Like, I hear nothing. No vacuum, no fucking floor machine, absolutely nothing. And I don't see him either. So I'm looking around, and I eventually get to one of the change rooms. And he's there on like a fucking like little lounge sofa, and he quickly like gets up and pretends like he's fucking with the vacuum. Meanwhile, he has his phone in his hand, and his and his pants are unbuckled and a little bit down. And I'm like, did I just almost catch this dude fucking jacking off at work? I'm like, this is fucking wild. Anyway, moving on. Hey bud, can you cover for me on so and so day? He's like, oh yeah, sure, no problem, bud.
Did he speak English?
No, of course not. So the day that I took off work, it was my supervisor plus him plus like another person. She's looking for him on the 3rd floor because she needs him to do something, and openly catches him jacking off in the exact same change room.
That's funny.
I hate that.
Did not tell that. I'm pretty sure you told us him jacking off like on that off week we had.
Mm-hmm.
You did not update us on that part.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
It reminds me of one of my old coworkers who was looking at porn on a teacher's computer. And just sort of left it up. Forgot to close it. The teacher came in the next day, turned on their monitor, and there's just porn on the screen.
Hey, at least they didn't turn on the projector first.
Yeah. I don't remember if it was in an elementary school or not, but it was very interesting. Hey there, everyone. This is your captain speaking. Just cutting into regular housekeeping stuff, just let you all know what's going on and everything. To give you some information that you might need. Take it with you on your journey, traveler. If you want updates on the podcast, make sure you follow us on Twitter at DipShipsPod, and also follow each of us individually at The Calamity Carl, at EXPayline, at GFPPM, and at Metorman. If you have any questions or any topics you want us to answer or talk about, send them to DipShipsPod at yahoo.com, or follow us on Twitter and respond to that all-important tweet put out every Sunday. If you'd like to support us directly, you could do so by going over to patreon.com/DipShipsPod. And you can join up for any tier that you would like. Even $1 a month helps. And we'll get your name in the credits of this video in this halfway point here. And you can get other things like getting to watch PM versus anime. You can make suggestions for what we watch for that. You can get sneak peeks at things coming up. Other things of that sort. And I also get to thank our $10 and above patrons right here at this part. Isn't that wild? We're going to start with Alatos Diogenes, Andres Rojas, Breakdown 707, Diablo, Dorgan 23, Dr. Perpaka the Purple Paka, Aaron Yeager, Fire Trooper 113, Frost Samurai, Generic Jackal says, would you believe your eyes if I said something? Iris Placeholder, Kyle has a teeny weenie. Fucking got him. Mop. Mr. I Like Spam, Mr. King Jacob 9002, Nap, Normalized Pagu Champ and Sinister, Richard Soria, Shibuya Gato, The Crossing Fate, Tonya H, Zombie Slayer 051, and our $20 patron Bai, and our $50 patron Bill. Thank you all so much for the support. It means a lot and it helps us. Speaking of people I'd like to thank Vidazen for our theme song, Starbird, and for additional music that we've used for many other things, such as Appetite Delight, Ride of the Wave, and Seaside. Wonderful songs, great person, love him so much. And also thank you to Shibuya Gato and Shura Art for our art assets like the logo, the art you're looking at, and other things. Thank you both. Thank you all. Love you. Don't forget that we're also available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and of course the video version on YouTube. If you're watching the video version somewhere other than YouTube, that is a crime that is punishable unless you downloaded it, which is, I guess, a thing you can do. Yeah, that's legal, I think. Part 2 of Uno Party Boat is up. You can go and watch that. Mario Party is being worked on. Unfortunately, some of PM's audio got messed up during the Mario Party one. It is unfortunate, but it is still listenable. So you can check out the Unos and then wait for Mario Party. And we have more PM versus anime on the way. We got Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood we just started, and Mazinger. We just gotta wait for Jordan to edit it. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Please continue to listen. Not now, after the next bit, but please enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hello. If you're listening to this podcast, then you're either a big fan of boats or a big fan of listening to friends goof off for a few hours. Well then, I have excellent news for you. Yu-Gi-Oh! The show has plenty of boats. And the Millennium Microphone is a podcast where four friends rewatch the show with boats and also goof off for a few hours every other week. It features that Carl guy that you've been listening to here, along with Shora, BioRoxas, and me, Shibuya Gato. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Podbean. We also have a Patreon to see how many seasons people will force us to watch, so go check that out too at patreon.com/millenniummike. If you don't know how to spell millennium, that's 2 L's, 2 N's, and then an MIC at the end. Or you could just Google us. I guess that works too. See you there.
Man, the concrete saw is still going. It's almost 7.
They gotta get the work done.
You got a lot of work to do.
Oy vey.
How fun.
Speaking of things that are fun, y'all want to get into DipShips?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to DipShips, a podcast within a podcast, a bit within a bit, where we eat food and we rate food and we talk about food and we have something that is food related. What did we do this week? I'm glad you asked. This week we did a nightmare float, courtesy of Power Proto Man.
Don't really think it was a nightmare. It was actually a lot better than I was,
Fucking speak for yourself, bud.
Speak for yourself.
Fucking speak for yourself, bud.
I'm very
Jesus.
disappointed.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was basically make a root beer float, but make it nightmarish. Make it weird.
Make it freaky.
Now, my original idea was to get Sour Patch Kids ice cream because I know I've seen it in our Stop and Shop before with
That would've been
orange
good.
soda. Unfortunately, they did not have that. So as you can see from the pictures that I posted, I instead grabbed orange Fanta and Haagen-Dazs matcha green tea ice cream. Shit looks like... it just looks scary.
Dude, that looks like cat vomit. That looks like my cat's vomit.
Oh, wait until you see what it looked like in the sink. Hold on, I gotta post that fucking picture. Holy shit. It was... That's not the right picture. That's the right picture. That's just gotta load. Yeah, despite how it looked, wasn't bad.
Okay.
Yeah, he scooped out all the foam.
I started scooping out foam because there was like a lot and there's no liquid. But it still mixed pretty well. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, it just tasted like sherbet.
Oh, that's just cat vomit.
There it is. Oh.
That's just... Oh.
Yeah. No, I think you've upgraded, son. I'm pretty sure that's just regular vomit. That is people vomit right there.
That's what I said to Metty. It's like someone had a bender at a bar and threw up in the sink.
No, that's a very different color.
It depends on what they ate.
No, that's a very different color.
You saying it looks like doo-doo?
No, it doesn't. Why would it look like... It's orange. It doesn't look like doo-doo.
How is yours, PM?
Doo-doo could be orange. I didn't finish mine.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, you didn't fucking review it.
It's like a 4 out of 10. It actually wasn't as bad as I was hoping it would be. But I couldn't drink too much of it.
All right.
It wasn't awful.
So here's the thing. Carl's never had an ice cream float before.
Yeah.
So he rejected Spoon.
Oh, okay.
And he rejected Spoon until the ice cream was almost fully melted. And then he picked up the spoon and went, you gotta mix it. And went, tick, 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 tick.
Okay.
And then he drank the resulting thick slurry instead of going after the ice cream and the soda at the same time.
Now, every single instance I've ever seen of someone having a root beer float has never involved a spoon.
Uh-huh.
And I've also never had a root beer float before because why the fuck would I get one? I don't drink root beer normally.
Fair
So I don't
enough.
give a shit about your root beer float etiquette because I've never had one, and this is probably the last one I'll have.
All right.
How was yours, PM? It looks amazing. Can I
Okay,
say?
so for my ice cream, I got banana Foster core. It was a banana cinnamon ice cream with like some fucking clusters of
That's a pretty
shit
good ice
in
cream.
there, and salted caramel core. So what I've realized from this ice cream
Mhm.
is that I don't like salted caramel. Never have, never will. It's okay. Depending on who does it, it is sometimes overly salty. It's a little too salty for my liking. That being said, aside from the salted caramel core, the ice cream's actually pretty good. Never had this ice cream before. I like it. For my root beer, I went with the Mountain Dew raspberry lemonade spark.
Now, PM,
Oh yeah,
I
crack.
I do have to bring up that last time on the podcast, you did indeed say that you were allergic to bananas.
True. I think it's just the banana itself. The actual, like, fruit. The banana.
I'm sure they probably just use like banana flavoring and not actual banana in that, so that would probably track.
Yeah, because, like, I ate this fine and I didn't.
Then again,
throw
if you're throwing up and shitting your pants all night, you know why.
Yeah, if I end up fucking...
Throat closing. And you're like,
So mix it all together. A quick question, because this is also my first root beer float. How much ice cream are you meant to put into the...
Usually like
Okay.
one scoop or two.
Okay, I did 2 scoops.
Only a spoonful.
I felt like it was...
Only a spoonful.
Spoonful.
like the joke. Hey, I'm gonna have some ice cream. Only a spoonful, and he pulls out a big spoon.
The
Oh,
joke
yes.
is that King Bach pulls out a comically large spoon so that he will have a larger amount of ice cream and not the.
So, yeah, because it seemed like when I was... so I got my fucking venti cup from Starbucks here. Because I don't have any actual tall glasses at home. It seemed like not enough ice cream. I don't know if that's just because of like the size of my scoops or the fucking the actual size of the glass. So I hated this. This was awful.
Yeah, yours looks the worst out of all of them.
The raspberry lemonade Mountain Dew is so ungodly sweet. Oh my god. It was fucking awful. Mixed in with the ice cream just made it like 10 times more sweet. And I didn't realize until afterward when I looked down into the fucking cup, you could see like the foam like froze and curdled.
Oh.
I nearly threw up looking at it. I'm about to throw up now. I had to do a double take because I'm like, that's what bad pussy looks like. Jesus Christ. The fucking...
Listen, no one told you had to use battery acid instead of a soda?
Yeah.
It was new, alright? I wanted a new product. It was either this or the fucking Mountain Dew watermelon soda. I'm like, I despise watermelon. So I'm not gonna do
I
that.
feel like you hit a lot of fruits.
I mean, hey, look, green apples
Fruits
are cool.
baskets.
Yeah, you got banana, you got raspberry, you got lemon.
Yeah, I went for a
You got
whole fucking...
dew?
Yeah, citrus will tend to do that to milk, though.
This was not good. It would not. The components separated are fine, except that Mountain Dew. That Mountain Dew is like objectively awful. But the ice cream's good. I'm gonna give this a fucking 2. That's what it deserves, a 2.
A 2.
A 2? Wow.
How about yours, Metty?
Oh. Well, first, I used cherry soda and Funky Monkey ice cream.
Chunky monkey.
Chunky Monkey, thank you. I don't like walnuts. But there's not many walnuts, so it's okay.
Hey, walnuts are great, except for when they get in your eye.
Much as you don't like the texture of pickle, I do not like the texture of nut.
Mm.
I do not like how it just sort of fractures and crunches but pastes when you chew it all at the same time. It's terrible. I hate it. Anyway, it was pretty good. Tasted like cherry and banana.
It was pretty good. I had a sip.
Yeah. It's not quite a Sonic shake, but it's close. I give it like a 6 out of 10. And then I made a second one because Jordan used the same ice cream I did.
And then he was like, "Oh no, now I gotta make a second one." I went, "You don't gotta do that. You really don't." And he went,
"Oh no."
Oh.
Also, I give Carl's like a 5 out of 10. Sherbet.
Yeah, it was alright.
Tasted like sherbet.
It really did.
So the second one, I used the same cherry soda because no one used cherry soda, and I love cherry soda. And Tonight Dough. And it tasted like chocolate-covered cherries.
Now,
there was cookie dough in there.
I'm glad I didn't end up going with Tonight Dough because I was looking at Tonight Dough. I'm like, Carl's probably going to fucking use Tonight Dough. Let me grab something different.
No.
Well, again, we wanted the Sour Patch Kids atomic, disgusting... We wanted to make this awful for ourselves.
Yeah. I saw...
Actually,
and then we couldn't, and I was very sad.
There was a cotton candy ice cream there, but it was like a big thing of ice cream, and I was like, I don't want to... We're not going to fucking go through the whole thing of cotton candy ice cream.
I was initially looking for Okonida, but there were also doubt. So it was either the Tonight Dough or the Banana Fosters.
You mean Americone Dream?
Yes.
Yeah, fucking get it right. Come on.
The one with Stephen Colbert on it.
Fucking Frenchie.
Yeah, Stephen Colbert.
It tastes like chocolate-covered cherries. The cookie dough was like weird, but not a deal breaker. I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. Once again, kind of like a Sonic creation, but Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
How was your overly caffeinated pilk?
Oh yeah, you basically just had pilk.
So
he had banana pilk.
I got Nitro Pepsi, which is the nitrogen-infused Pepsi, which you have to pour hard into a cup.
I see.
I've never heard of Nitro Pepsi in my life.
It's a new thing. They only released it like a month ago.
Sounds stupid.
Ugh.
Actually, I don't even think it has extra caffeine in it. I just think it's got a little Guinness ball in it that makes it fuzz.
I don't think the chunky monkey did anything to this. It's just because to be safe, because this was going to be my first time, like, having the Nitro Pepsi.
No, Jordan, that's not what condoms are for.
I taste tested the Nitro Pepsi, like, beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
And it tasted like cold, flat Pepsi.
Oh.
And when I had my float, it tasted like cold, flat Pepsi.
So it was good, is what I'm hearing.
Did you put a whole big scoop of ice cream in there?
Yep.
Alright, because from the pictures you took in the angle of the glass, I can't see any ice cream in there, so I want to make sure.
It's down at the bottom. You can tell by all the fucking...
I probably floated up a little bit, but it's probably like around the middle.
It did not float at all.
That's scary.
Because of how this drink is made, like that, it wouldn't float. This was the soda itself is a 1 out of 10. The float was a 0.
Hard 0. Damn. Sounds like you enjoyed it.
I think that's the first 0 we've ever given anything on the podcast.
Yeah. I think you might be a little too harsh with the 0 here. It didn't make you throw up. Like...
I'm sure I gave a 0 to the fucking... Where did I throw up to again?
Yeah, like, I feel like a 0's gotta be, like, literally made my stomach all over.
0.5 out of 10, then.
That's definitely the first 0.5 anything's ever been given on this podcast.
Hey, PM.
Sure.
PM,
Yeah.
we got a new... sorry to interrupt the DipShips, but we just got a new comment on episode 29, or episode 30, rather. I'm sorry, I apologize, I misspoke.
Mm-hmm.
It says, PM looks 20 years old.
Wow, that's
nice.
That's one of the nicest things anybody's ever said to me.
What a nice thing a friend would say.
Also, on the same podcast, somebody said I look like fucking DSP.
Yeah.
Like, bro, why you gotta fucking be insulting? I almost quit the podcast because of that.
Dude, I was gonna say, like, there's been a lot of, like, very positive, nice things said about you.
If you quit the podcast,
like, nice.
everyone else is gonna leave too.
People...
We won't have any people left. viewers, they'll all go away.
People have been very nice, so thank you for being so accepting of my face. This also isn't a face reveal. I've done like face cam stuff before in the past.
Yeah, you've done like 2 things where
You
you've
just
shown
have
your face.
you
but
just haven't been on camera in like a decade.
Yeah.
calling
Yes.
it a face reveal is funny. So
I haven't shown up in a long time, so yes, thank you for being so nice. Except you, lumbum. Yes, I know who you are. For
know where
calling
you
me
live.
fucking DSP.
yes,
really
you've been here
appreciate it.
before. We remember you.
We'll find you.
I like the finding out PM looks like a normal guy instead of the unluckiest man in the world is surprising. Like, they're like, he doesn't look like someone who gets attacked by raccoons bi-weekly.
Also, another insult that somebody thought I was ginger this entire time. Like, what the fuck?
What?
I'm not
They
one of
assumed
those
you had
freaks.
no soul.
That one's the wildest one. I
Why do
thought
you
it couldn't
sound
get
ginger?
worse from fucking saying you looked like Kratos and Gilbert Gottfried had a kid, and then everyone proved me wrong that worse could be said.
I like the amount of people who love your cat.
Yes, it's a cat. Everyone loves cat.
So,
The animal.
are we done with DipShips?
Are we done? I mean,
Yes.
we all
Yeah, we're done.
we all rated. Metty, did you rate yours?
I did.
Yeah,
I rated yours.
you did. Yeah, I'd say we were out of DipChips territory.
Okay, before we go to questions,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
we need to celebrate.
Oh.
Oh.
It's the anniversary
Mm-hmm.
of the most iconic wrestling promo of all time, Steiner Maths.
Oh, hell yeah. This is actually a good one.
It's time for wrestling news.
This is something worth celebrating.
This is the greatest promo in TNA history.
Not even TNA. I want to say of like wrestling history as a whole. It's fantastic.
But I'm a genetic freak.
I'm a genetic freak.
Drastic,
I like
go
their-
down.
I like their weird fucking chainmail. What would you call those? Chainmail
Shawl?
burkas.
Yeah, burka, a shawl, something like that.
They're chainmail wigs.
Scott Steiner has like the swollen crazies, right? Like he's so fucking ripped that he's just gone insane, right?
Pretty much.
I like how he's like looking at him doing this math.
Scary.
Everyone there is so confused. Ah, he's also wrong about all his math.
That's great.
Yeah.
Hey, look. We said quick maths, not correct maths.
Ah, beautiful.
In this house, we do quick maths. Speaking of things in this house, if you guys have any questions you want to send in, any topics you want us to talk about, send them to DipShipsPod@yahoo.com or respond to the tweet put out every Sunday, just about. We got a lot. We have a whole lot. Hams asks, are there any Yu-Gi-Oh archetypes you want to see get more support? My biased answer is Machina because they're fun with trains, and honest answer is Dynamis because they're a battle-focused deck as peak attack stat of 2,500.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like Blackwings to have Black Whirlwind get an errata of once per turn if it means that we can get something to actually search out Black Whirlwind. Also, give me a monster that has good protection that isn't just full armor master.
I'm so glad that you are basically the Alex Simo of this group.
Simo.
God. Eat that.
I'm gonna say either Madolche because Madolche's always been okay, but not like good, not like top tier. And Evolsars. I want people to like Evolsars for other than just fucking Dolka and Lagia.
Gem Knights.
Yeah, Carl's been trying to make a good Gem Knights deck as of late.
I've been trying to workshop one that can be at least somewhat decent, and it's
You're
rough.
almost there.
I could get out a bunch of fusions on the field. Shame that they can just get murdered immediately by everything. Have no, like, back row destruction.
Mine is...
Let me...
Well, you know my meme one.
Mm-hmm.
Because, of course, I gotta say my favorite cards. Because now that Maneater Bug is an archetype, because they have 3 cards. But,
It's 3, it's every time.
I think Red Eyes needs some more support. Blue Eyes got a whole bunch of new support cards, and now Red Eyes is falling behind. And they were even for a while there. And
the problem with giving Red Eyes support is that it require their like support cards to have big paragraphs of text, and all Red Eyes players are 4 to 6 years old, so it will take them way too long to actually read the text.
Fuck you.
Am I wrong?
Congratulations, Jordan. That was, I think, the first burn you've got off on me.
That's a good one.
I'm so proud of you, son.
I would say that the ones who play Blue Eyes decks are more like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, the one, oh man, I want to be like Kaiba, he's so cool.
I want to be like Joey Wheeler.
I appreciate the burn. That was a good one.
Kaiba, must be something by Blue Eyes.
Fuck the rules, I got money.
see, Blue Eyes, at least, they have to understand, I have to get, like, Chaos form out of my deck. Red Eyes players just go, I special summon Red Eyes Black Dragon normal monster in my turn.
That's what Blue Eyes players do, Jordan.
Bro,
they summon normal ass Blue
there's
Eyes.
So much.
It's just that when they summon normal ass Blue Eyes, they can go into a fucking fusion if they have a second normal ass Blue Eyes out. Yeah. And Red Eyes doesn't have that luxury, which is a fucking shame.
No, what Red Eyes has to do is Red Eyes, you have to dump half your deck into the fucking trash, and then you can get Darkness Metal Dragon out for free. But that takes 2 turns,
and even then,
and you're dead by then.
And even then, they errated fucking Red Eyes Darkness Metal, so it's not as good.
I also like, what was the summoner cards?
Like the water summoner, the fire summoner, all those.
Yeah. There were a bunch of little kids with familiars.
The charmers.
And then there's the versions of them going berserk, and then there's the versions of them possessed by their monsters after they're dead. And they had some support there back 7 years ago. They got some new support cards, and then Silence.
Not really Silence. They've recently got Link cards.
Oh boy. 2 Link cards.
I think it's more than 2, but I'm not 100% on that.
Also, Mask Heroes need their fucking structure card that only exists in the manga that they need to be used.
Power Tool Dragon's getting a new retrain.
Yeah,
right?
Which is wild.
It's here's the thing. Of all of the Signer Dragon fucking remakes, Power Tool, it has been the most mid so far. The card that they revealed. Mm-hmm. It's not that good.
PM, did you see that the new one, Dimension Force, the new pack's coming out? Did you see the new cards in that?
I believe I did, yeah.
The wildest thing to me in this pack is when I looked at that second picture and I went, is that a fucking jar? And they made Flip Jar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then I looked at like the end of the third row and I went, is that a fucking amphibious Bugroth?
Yeah, it sure is.
It's like, what the fuck are they doing?
Game's got a weird...
Metty, you were saying you need more Red Eye support. Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord.
This is like the weirdest spot Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been in a while, right? Where it's been like 5 years since the newest extra deck mechanic came out.
About.
Yeah.
And it's been like, what, every 3 years for a new extra deck mechanic since 5Ds?
You know why there hasn't been a new extra deck mechanic?
Because there hasn't been a new anime.
Well, that, and also because there's been a whole new playstyle.
Yeah, the fucking speed style.
There's been,
with the introduction of the Go, the Go anime. Yeah, that's they put more of a focus on that. So hopefully when that's done, which it doesn't seem like it's going to be done because they just started the second season or second series of that playstyle.
Mm-hmm. See, the problem is with that, it's doing fine in Japan, but bombing in the West.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame.
Should probably answer another question.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yellow Yondello asks, what's a horror movie you think all of you can work together to survive in without anyone being thrown under the bus? That to me is very, very, very easy. Literally any one of them where it's like a killer in a camp or something like that.
Oh my god. The four of us dropped into a Dead by Daylight scenario.
Or maybe
You doubt.
I'm just picturing a scenario where we hear like a creepy noise from somewhere, and instead of going to investigate it, we just walk over to everyone like, "We gotta go. We're leaving. It's creepy shit
we
happening.
just all get in the car
Get
and
the
drive
fuck out.
off.
We're going." Or maybe like a haunted house sort of one. One thing falls and it's like, "Nope, we're gone."
Yeah, I think we'd do better not against anything supernatural. If it's just a dude,
We can just beat the shit out of him.
I think we got this. We can just fucking...
Jason is supernatural.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but like Leatherface or something.
Yeah, Leatherface
we can,
isn't,
we
though.
can totally take care of Leatherface.
I mean, one of us might lose an arm to the fucking chainsaw, but I don't know. For supernatural / sci-fi,
We're not taking on the alien.
no. Oh no.
No way.
I don't think we could do the alien.
PM would be like, a face hugger
Maybe.
just came on my ankle.
It's just humping his ankle actively, eggs flying out under his foot. Oh, I hate it. Thank you, brain. I don't think we could do Alien. I think we could do that Predator movie that they never made where there are 2 nerd predators. I think we could beat up the nerd predators.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm picturing a fucking, like, scrawny-ass alien predator just
it's
trying
a
to,
scrawny predator in, like, box glasses.
This is my first
He's
day
got a
out
little
on
pocket
line. I
protector.
got this, guys. Don't you worry. He just keeps botching everything he tries to set off.
He's got a little pocket protector on his fishnet t-shirt.
One of us just walks up, just pushes him in the chest. Like, what are you gonna do, nerd? Just kick him,
bully him.
get him down on the floor, start kicking him.
His tray of McDonald's is scattered as he looks up at us.
I didn't realize we were this mean.
Would you not do that?
I mean, no, it was just a little fella.
You're right. We should befriend him
Supernatural.
instead.
Yeah, we could fuck a ghost.
I'm sorry. Rephrase that.
No,
We could fuck a ghost.
we could fuck up a ghost. We could fuck a ghost. Like, a ghost would be like, "Oh, I was killed by John Wilkes Booth," and we'll be like, "Shut the fuck up, Lincoln."
Goddamn Lincoln, he keeps coming back. You can't get rid of him.
Fucking.
Son of a bitch. Mittens asks, what's one expensive piece of merch from any series or game that you want badly?
Existing, like, merch that is real.
Yes, merch that is real.
Yeah.
Not like a working plasma cutter from Dead Space.
No.
I
I just had to throw that out there so that way everyone knows.
I really want the like $1,000 Arsene statue.
That's fair. Arsene is cool.
It is pretty cool.
CSM Kike's a driver.
Yeah.
Any Common Rider CSM.
Yeah, the CSM Kike's driver, that's like a, what, 3,000 right now?
$600. It's not as bad as it could be, but...
Oh yeah, the Ichigo CSM is fucking ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
Considering it only makes 3 noises. That's not fair. I think it's got a bunch of voice lines in.
How about you, Pem?
I don't know. I don't really like care about merchandise. Like I barely own any posters. I don't own any figures, and I don't actively look out for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you can't really own figures because you have a cat.
No, cat's not the issue. It's just I've never felt compelled to like buy figures.
That's fair too.
I think. Oh, I remember like back in the day looking at the Pokemon website. There was like some fucking Pokemon jewelry that looked pretty nice, like some rings and necklaces and shit. I think I'd go for something like that.
Like a full set of badges.
Yeah, like badges.
Karaoke.
I remember there being like a Gengar pendant.
That'd be nice.
That'd be nice. I remember it being like pretty pricey, like a couple $100.
Metty, you're gonna go with CSMs also?
I mean, that's an obvious answer. I'm trying to think of something else. Obviously can't pick the life-size Gundam.
God, if only.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with a CSM, because... Like, I can't really think of... Oh! Alright, actually, no, that's not true.
Oh.
There's 2 things from Destiny.
Oh, boy.
The Siegebreaker Hammer, and the life-sized Javelin. are two things that are ridiculously expensive. I think there's only 3 of the life-size javelin, and those cost fucking money. And the hammer's like $400. So,
All right, but that sounds fucking sick.
yeah.
This is probably my favorite question we've gotten in a hot minute. Frost Samurai asks, which Yu-Gi tuber could you beat in a fight?
Yes.
Simo.
CBT.
Do you not see them? They have no arms.
PM, did you just say CBT?
MBT, sorry, right. I always forget his fucking name.
They fucking play Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro by clicking their mouse with their nose. They have no arms. Like, we
No.
could beat any of
No,
them.
as much as I really want to gang up on Simo with Jordan, I know for a fact that I could wipe the floor with Gage. 100%. I'd feel
wait,
bad
is-
about it because he's just a little guy. It is his birthday.
Is Simo the one who recently increased his power?
What?
Who's the one who got a recent power increase? By removing the Rock Lee weights.
That's Gage.
Yeah, I think as it currently is, we could beat Gage, but if he shaved his entire head, he'd be
If he
undefeatable.
went fully bald, he would just be Saitama. He'd be invincible.
Because he gains in power the less hair he has. So if he went fully bald, we wouldn't stand a chance.
That clip is so funny. I've been watching it like 3 times every day. Just that extra hair was just holding it back. It's like Rock Lee's weights. Shit. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. Generic Jackal asks, can I make a blanket for y'all?
like
Sure.
a quilt?
Sure, I guess.
Or like a grandma blanket? Because, yeah, either way, hell yeah.
Go off, King.
Pop
Or
off.
Queen, whatever. Do your thing.
And it said also, have you ever had something go up your nose?
Fucking
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Jordan cream pied me a couple weeks ago. So yes.
No! Don't say it like that!
Oh, fuck.
Why the...
Thank you for coming right there, Carl.
What?
What?
I think I've had things come out of my nose. I don't know about up my nose. Other than like
Well,
COVID
if you count
tests.
water,
Water, yeah, water does shoot up nose sometimes.
I had a fly flap my nose one time.
Oh,
yeah, I've had that happen.
I hate
It
that.
sucked.
And imagine it sucked. I had a fly into my ear one time. Not like in, but like he was just like right by the hole, and I was like, ah. It's a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate that because it always feels like they're about to fucking enter you.
I live in here now.
I will lay my eggs up in here. Some people are into this.
I despise that you said those words.
You're welcome. That's why I said them.
Lordy asks us, dip or ship?
Dip.
You know,
I'm actively
You
against
know-
Dip the robot, so I'll say ship.
that's not a fair question, because none of you have met Ship yet, and you won't meet Ship for quite some time.
Gotta get that $5,000.
Yeah. So, yeah, I gotta choose Dip, because you don't know Ship, and that's like, we'd be tainting you against Ship.
Ship can't be any worse than Dip.
I
I'm
gotta go-
sorry.
No, I gotta go with dip because I like hearing him talk about PM's tiny penis.
That's fair.
Very small. He told me that he got a picture of it and it's like a kernel of corn. Is that true, PM?
I don't like this narrative.
I mean, he is in your phone at all times.
Scroll down to an older one. Jude asks, what's your favorite card art, be it Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, TCG, or even Battle Network Star Force chips?
Oh.
Oof. Battle chips are pretty good. Inscription.
Oh, Inscription's pretty good.
I like the funny stoat when he eye glow.
My favorite card art, if not the full art phalanx with I think it's Bay, or the Octillery full art with it on a dock with a fisherman behind it, would probably be my favorite Pokemon card of all time. Hama-chan's Slow King.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
that's a
just
good
assuming,
one.
like, what game do you like the card art of most was the question. Like, what specific card art we like the best out of everything?
Yeah.
This
Oh,
one,
you're going
this
with
one's
Madolche
top tier.
Bapple? Oh, Madolche
I love
Bapple's
Bapple.
good.
That's a cute one.
That's the one I'm going with, baby.
Hell yeah,
And,
classic.
I love this card so fucking much.
I'm gonna have to scroll through some art to find the one I'm thinking of. But let me find it.
Yeah, hang on. I'm going to type real quick.
It's from the
Future Carl, you're about to hear typing.
Oh,
It's from the World Legacy like storyline of art.
World Legacy does have some pretty good art in it.
It's hard to find big versions of these art, but I really like this one.
Which one is that one?
This one is World Legacy Gore Dragon, I believe.
Oh, the Guard Dragon.
Guard Dragon, yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Makes me sad whenever I see that minion in Master Duel now that I know its fate.
Get fucked, you stupid little
Dude,
dog.
that thing reincarnates and
Lol.
transforms like 20 times. Don't worry about it. He's fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to look through all the battleships. I'll just pick the Stoat for now.
He's still...
Or maybe one of the card arts from like the what was that game where they had like all kinds of different franchises coming into it, and there were Mega Man, there was Persona 5, and there was fucking Sword Art.
No idea.
Yeah.
Either one of the Mega Man or Persona 5 cards from that.
Chills asks, to wake up as a ghost and are assigned to forever haunt a place of your choice. What place would you choose to haunt if given the chance?
For me, I'll say Young and Dundas Square. That's basically like fucking our Times Square. There's always something going on there, whether it's like a festival or some sort of protest or just fucking some homeless bum fights. There's always something happening at all times of day in that area.
I would haunt the moon. I want to be the ghost. I want to be the ghost they're talking about when they say the moon's haunted.
Shit, that's a good one.
You know, yeah, that's a pretty good one. Weiss Schwartz, that was the name of the card game. Anyway,
I'm trying to think of what would be the funniest place that I could think of that I could haunt, besides like a bathroom.
you want to see all the dicks?
Carl, don't be fucking Meghan Markle or what? Wait, what is that fucking bitch called from Harry Potter? Moaning Myrtle.
Meghan Markle?
Meghan Markle.
What the fuck? I was thinking more along the lines of Olin Rogers.
Oh, okay.
It's a Monday. Just let out an awful shriek. Make someone like freak the fuck out and run out of a bathroom, forgetting that that they still had their pants off. Or made them jump out of their pants. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna haunt a Target bathroom. Like a movie theater bathroom.
Haunt a Target bathroom.
What about you, Metty?
Alright, the real question is, if that Target gets knocked down, are you stuck in that parking lot forever?
No, then
or...
Dobie is free. Then Dobie can wander the planet.
Then you have to move to the next Target.
No, that's the trick. You see, if I walk into a Target, then I'll be trapped there.
That's fair.
I have to avoid the targets at all costs.
I could say the White House.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Just fuck with any president. On the idea that once the place is gone, we are free. The Trump Tower penthouse.
Dude, there is some.
Because the second that man is dead, they're knocking that thing down. And I would torment the shit out of him for his remaining years. So.
I don't think he lives there, though.
He doesn't anymore. No, I'd have to say Mar-a-Lago.
Fuck it. Seahawk asks, there is a song Insane Clown Posse made with the lead singer of the White Stripes that heavily implies a Mozart song called Lick My Ass or heavily samples a Mozart song called Lick My Ass in German. True or false?
Probably
False.
true.
I'll say false.
Mozart was well-known fucking mean lord.
We got two false. I'm gonna go true. I don't know. I don't. They didn't give an answer, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say probably true. Oh well.
Let's see. Insane Clown Posse, White, Jack White, Mozart. That's not gonna give me any results. Oh my god! Immediately, Insane Clown Posse and Jack White cover Mozart.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and the song is indeed about eating ass.
Now it's about eating ass, but is it called eating ass?
Yeah, I mean, let's see. What the fuck? Shaggy, what you know about Mozart? This is the lyrics from the song. Not much fact, don't know shit, Jay. I think he was deaf. Deaf as in dope. Nah, man, deaf as in he can't hear shit. Nah, man, that was Beethoven.
Beethoven?
What I know about Mozart is that he was a freak. The fuck you talking about? He had some underground shit people didn't know nothing about. Like what? A song called Lick Mich Arse.
I see.
And they proceed to go into the song about licking ass. Lick on the left side, lick on the right, lick down the middle. Oh shit, that's tight. That fucking rules. All right, hit us with that boat fact.
Boat fact?
Now,
Boat fact.
will this one actually be a fact about a boat? I'm interested to see.
During his time, Paul Levesque was one of the most powerful and notorious pirates in France, raiding whole fleets of ships and practically commanding his own militia of ships. Later in life, however, he became a war hero after teaming up with Andrew Jackson to defend New Orleans.
It's okay.
Now,
This
Shush.
pirate fact brought to you by Jordan.
now that is indeed a fact about a man and not a fact about a boat. Even
What are
though
you
he
talking
commanded
Okay,
boats.
Jordan, I don't know if you're aware, but there's been somebody in the comments pointing out that you have, for the last now 3 weeks, have yet to provide a boat fact.
You want to know what I've also been doing for the last 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Doing this
Making these up.
intentionally. Oh, okay.
The last 3 weeks, I've replaced pirate names with wrestler names.
Oh fuck, he totally has been. God damn it. God damn it. How did I not
Phil Brooks for CM Punk. I did AJ Styles last week, and now I did Paul Levesque.
God damn it.
I was hoping you would pick
That's
up
close
on
to
Paul
what we
Levesque.
want you to do.
Like-
So, all right.
Like one more week and I probably would have gotten it.
If you didn't get it with this one, I would have done like Dwayne Johnson next week.
I'm upset at myself. But also good one. Good one. Proud of
The
you.
dinghy fact was also fake.
Yeah, I noticed when I was like, all right, let me get a picture of fucking John Dingy, and I couldn't find one. I was like, Jordan just made this shit up. Jordan just lied to my face. I was like,
I do remember saying early on in this podcast, Jordan, you could just straight up lie to me and I would never fucking know. And you know what? You fucking did it. He fucking did it.
Yeah,
And he's been doing it
congratulations.
successfully for the last, like, what, month?
the guy
Yeah.
handed to you. Shit, fucking got us good. Holy shit.
Proud of you.
God damn. That just knocked the wind out of me.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Does
Yeah?
this mean we haven't been a legitimate boating podcast for the last month?
No, we were a legitimate voting podcast last week.
We've always been a legitimate boating podcast. What are you talking about?
It's
true.
true. It's true. I talked about canoes last week.
Yeah.
It's true. Got him.
Do you want a shark fact?
Sure. Lay it on.
Hell yeah.
Sharks off the coast of South Africa normally jump far out of the water to attack seals and ambush them. The highest that one of them has jumped out of the water was 15 feet above the surface.
God damn.
God damn!
What the shark doing?
That motherfucker should join the NBA. God damn. Mainly because he just eat, like, I don't know. What's a bad basketball team that no one likes? Or a popular one that everyone likes?
I don't know.
The Knicks.
I was going to say the Nets. So that's close.
The Nets, yeah.
Thank you all for listening to DipShips, Legitimate Boating Podcast. I hope you all have enjoyed this episode. Please do not forget that podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth. So share this around with anyone you think would enjoy this wonderful podcast.
If you know somebody that likes root beer floats, recommend this specific podcast to them.
Don't forget to check us out on Patreon if you can. Patreon.com/DipShipsPod. Join up on funny tiers, watch funny videos.
Help us get a boat.
Suggest
Yeah, how much
awful things.
PMVA we got up there? Like at least 6 episodes, I think.
Something close to that.
Got a decent amount. We're getting there.
Got a good amount.
I kind of, not gonna lie, kind of totally forgot all about Party Boat. That's on me.
Piece of shit.
It's all edited and chopped up, and it'll be uploaded regularly now.
Motherfucker.
Might be.
Piece of shit.
Listen, I've been stressed.
I can't imagine why. It's almost as if McDonald's told you that you're overqualified to work there, and you didn't bring it up on the podcast.
To be fair, we kind of just
wasn't
like
thinking
skipped
about it,
Metty's
thank you.
week.
It's fine.
Yeah, because I didn't have a nice week.
Metty's been very upset.
I have no money left.
Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you all on the Nautical Mile.
Please subscribe to the Patreon. I need money.
Toodles.